Hello all, welcome to a new video. In this video we are going to see about one of the interesting topics in Microsoft Excel, that is VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP stands for vertical lookup, and the main functionality of VLOOKUP is to retrieve the value from one table to the other. As the name suggests, vertical lookup, it will work based on multiple columns. As we all know very well, table is made of multiple columns. Now let's get on to learn VLOOKUP in detail. In this Excel sheet, you can see I have two tables. In the first table, I have the complete details of employee, like their employee ID, employee name, job title, department, gender, age, and annual salary. In another table, I have a list of employees whose particular details need to be fetched. Now let's use VLOOKUP function to extract this mentioned details from the table 1. Now let me go ahead and use the VLOOKUP as function. VLOOKUP, I'm selecting this. In VLOOKUP we have certain arguments. We will see that one by one. So the first argument is lookup value. Lookup value means the value to be compared. Here in name we have a value called Sandhya, and this Sandhya value has to be compared in this column. If you see, it is present over here and the corresponding gender detail of Sandhya is female. Now I'm going to get this using VLOOKUP. So lookup value I'll select as Sandhya, comma, and I need to select the table array where the Sandhya is present and the corresponding gender detail is also present. So I'm selecting from name to gender. Alright, so here it contains both name and gender. So name should, whatever the lookup value, no, that should be present as the first column of this array. So I selected name, and then the gender is present to the fourth column of this name. 1 2 3 4. All right, now I'll put comma and I'll mark 4 because the detail I wanted is present in the fourth column of this array, and I want the exact match of my lookup value. So Sandhya means it should be exact match till the last character. It should not be any approximate value. All right. So I'll select false. Instead of false, you can write 0 also. That will also work. And then I'll close it. Now if you see, we got the gender details of Sandhya. When I just flash it out, the corresponding gender details of every employee has been extracted. I hope now you are clear with VLOOKUP. For your understanding, I'll just do the VLOOKUP once again for this job title. Okay. Again, I'm typing VLOOKUP. So the lookup value is name. So I'm selecting Sandhya, comma, and then I'm going ahead and choosing my array from the table 1. All right. From here, job title, I am taking only two columns for this array because the corresponding value is present at the second column in my array. All right. Now I'll click put 2, and then I'll put 0 instead of false. Now let me close it. If you see, the Sandhya's job title is director. Let's go here. See, Sandhya is with director. Now when I just flash it out, I'll get all the job titles of every employees here. Okay. I hope now you are double clear with VLOOKUP. In case if there is any questions, please do mention in the comments. I'll respond to you one. I hope you might be clear with VLOOKUP. Now I'm going to tell you another simple step to execute VLOOKUP. So here in table 2 I need to get three details. Okay, so I need not to write a 3 VLOOKUP in order to get all these three details. With just one VLOOKUP I can able to extract multiple values. All right, that's what we are going to see, and the concept is known as nested VLOOKUP. All right, see, this nested VLOOKUP enables us to get multiple values with a single VLOOKUP function. Now let's go and learn the function. So I'm typing VLOOKUP. Okay, lookup value is Sandhya again, and then I'm going and taking the table array. Always remember, the first column of your array should contain your lookup value. So I'm selecting this, and then I'm selecting all the values which contains the relevant details. So like gender and job details and annual salary, and comma, I'm opening a floral bracket. See, always remember, you must open curly braces for nested VLOOKUP. Any other brackets will not work. Okay, now the first detail I wanted is gender. Gender is present in fourth column of my array, so I'm putting 4 first. And next I want job title. Job title is present in the second column of my array, so I'm marking 2. And annual salary is present in sixth column of my array, so I'm marking 6. So I mentioned all the columns of my arrays where I need to get the details, and then I'm closing the curly braces. comma, I want exact match of my lookup value. So I'm just closing this. See, now I got all the values in a single shot. I need not to write multiple VLOOKUPs. Alright. Hope this is clear for you. And I want to add a clause. This VLOOKUP is a version restricted function. In case if it is not working in your PC means, please don't worry that it is not your mistake. It is restricted with the version. It will work in your updated version. Alright. I'm just explaining you this to learn this as an easy way to extract multiple values. Clear? Thank you. I hope now you learned about VLOOKUP. Now let's also see about the limitations of VLOOKUP, which means what are all the disadvantages of VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP is one of the highly memory consuming file. So the more VLOOKUP you run, the more increased memory size your file will be. Alright. And next is the array you are choosing to extract the column can be chosen only from left to right. You cannot choose a array from right to left. I hope you get it. And the third point is VLOOKUP is one of the very slow processing function. Since when you will not experience this when you have a limited number of data, when you have more number of data, it will definitely show you latency, which means slowness in the tool. All right. So these three limitations you always consider while using VLOOKUP in your Excel file. I hope this video is useful for you. We will meet in another video. Thank you.